Welcome to Nerd's Kitchen. Today I'll be showing you how to make tea break pancakes from Genshin Impact. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. In a large mixing bowl, we're combining a cup and a half of flour. Now, you make sure to use all-purpose flour for this and not self-rising flour, since we're going to be adding our baking powder. To this we're adding 4 teaspoons of baking powder, which are going to make our pancakes extra fluffy. Now I've decided not to add sugar to this, since our toppings are going to be extra sweet and I don't want to overdo it. And of course a pinch of salt. Mix it all together until it's all combined. Now in another bowl we're gonna mix our wet ingredients. We're going to be adding 1 large egg. We're going to be adding 60 grams of melted butter, room temperature. Now it's important to make sure your butter cools down before adding it, because you don't want to cook your egg accidentally. To that we're adding half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And our main ingredient, a cup and a half of milk. Now we're going to mix it all until it's very well combined and then add it to our flour mixture. And that should make it for our beautiful, very simple pancake recipe. Making a well in the middle, we're combining our wet and dried ingredients. We're going to mix it through until our flour mixture becomes slightly wet and ready to spread on the pan. Now you can see that our mixture slightly coats the spoon, but falls off if we let it hang. That should be the perfect consistency for our pancake. Now onto our pan we're scooping just a little over 1/3 of a cup, which should make for a perfect pancake. This will yield us exactly 4 pancakes and 1 extra large pancake, which we are going to use for the bottom. Once you see that the pancake is slightly bubbling on the edges, it means it's ready to flip. And look at that, isn't it just beautiful? It's perfectly brown around the edges and still slightly crispy in the middle. And after full assembly we have these beautiful tea break pancakes. Now of course you could end here and just top it with maple syrup and call it a day, but we are not about that. No, we're going to take it a step beyond and make it Noelle's version, lighter than air pancakes, filled with white chocolate syrup and topped with various toppings. So what we're going to make first is a double broiler. The pot below has boiling water, and on top we're placing another pot that doesn't touch the water, which we're going to use to double cook our white chocolate. Now since we're going to be layering it with white chocolate, we're gonna need a lot of white chocolate. This should be around 250 grams of white chocolate. Now we're mixing it consistently and letting it broil under the double broiler. The double broiler is very important unless you want to burn your chocolate. Now to make this white chocolate a little more syrupy, we're adding 3 tablespoons of heavy cream. Then we keep mixing it in the double broiler until it melts through and becomes this beautiful syrup that we can spread on our pancakes. And just a few minutes later, look at this beautiful consistency. It covers our spatula and sinks down as beautiful melted white chocolate. Now to make our syrup, we're doing exactly the same with brown chocolate. We're adding 1 cup of brown chocolate chips, and to that we're going to be measuring 1 cup of heavy cream. You want a 1-to-1 consistency, otherwise your chocolate will harden once it's cooled down, and then, well, you can't really use it as a syrup anymore, can you? Rinse and repeat, and we have this beautiful layering that we're topping. Now onto our assembly table. We're layering every layer with our white chocolate, just seen as the picture. This white chocolate syrup is troublesome. It kept sliding down my pancakes, but in the end it came out tasty, and I think that's what matters. now we have our pancake tower finished up. We're going to top it with our syrup, and it's all ready to serve. And on top of that, we're going to be placing some buttercream. If you want to check out my recipe for buttercream, I suggest checking out this video, which will show up in the top right corner right now. Now, berries are not really in season, so I just used sprinkles instead, and it came out beautiful. And look at that, isn't it just beautiful? This pancake was a total success. Tasty, beautiful, and for sure satisfying. If you liked my video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like, and watch the rest of my videos. I upload videos of cooking recipes from games and shows, just like Genshin Impact. So I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see you next time.